Welcome, darling scribes and story summoners. If outlining your book feels like trying to summon plot ghosts with a broken wand, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into how to plan and organize your novel in a way that works for your brain, your life, and your magic. Whether you're a chaotic pantser or a spreadsheet summoner, I've got cozy and cursed tips just for you. Before we dive in, if organizing your story feels like you're trying to herd a bunch of goblins with glitter, well, I have something for you. It's called the Author's Ultimate Toolkit. It's a collection of my favorite tools that I like to use during the planning, plotting, and honestly just keeping my brain from turning into enchanted soup during the publishing process. It's full of trackers, templates, and magical docs that will keep your author life together. If you're interested, the link is below. First, you must know thyself. Are you a plotter, pantser, or planter? A plotter, you crave control, you need a roadmap before you even leave the house, and your bookshelves are probably color coded. A plotter might design an entire 200-year worth of world history before they even name their main character. A pantser, you crave freedom. You trust the winds of chaos to lead you and outlines you probably never even heard of them. A pantser might start writing just with one single image, and it's a girl running through a storm, and you can just write a whole book from that. A planter, you thrive in the wild middle ground and a lot of room of chaos magic. You also might write down 5 major scenes and leave the rest to fate. None of these are better than the others, they're just different doors into the same enchanted forest. Could also try personality-based organization magic, which is those personality quizzes you can find online. Some for free, some you might have to pay for. And if you don't know which way, these are another good way to try to get an idea of how you might organize your book. So there is the Clifton Strengths, which is strategic versus adaptable thinking. MBTI, which is judgment types J, love planning. Receiving types P, love flexibility. The Enneagram, I think that's how you say it. Types 1 and 5 tend to go towards structure systems. Types 4 and 7 will crave exploration. And knowing how your brain works naturally through the tasks lets you stop fighting yourself. And then you can start casting spells your way. Next, let's gather all of our magical tools. There are a few different options, and I only have a few listed as of right now. You can use Scrivener, Notion, Google Docs / Sheets, or a spiral notebook. Scrivener is a all-in-one spellbook with scene cards, notes, character files, and you can collapse and expand, rearrange pretty easily. Perfect for long, tangled fantasy novels. Then you have Notion, which is for the visual dreamers, and you can track everything from character arts to prophecy spreadsheets. Google Docs / Sheets. Sorry, I can't say my SHs. Simple, shareable, and perfect if you draft chaotically, but still want shareable notes. Lastly, you have a spiral notebook. It's for tactile, which is handwriting kind of slows you down, but it forces you to savor every idea. I use a hybrid system with Milanotes, which is kind of like Notion, and journaling for emotional plotting. to part 2. To part 2.2. Extra planning tool ideas that you can use is Trello, which is a Kanban board style where you can drag and drop your scene cards. World People, which is world building specific site for high fantasy, magic, and lore. And then you can have a simple sticky notes across your wall, which is great for rearranging plot lines physically if you're a visual learner. A little spell tip I like to use is color code your notes by vibes or what it is. Example is red can be intense scenes, blue can be character growth scenes, gold can be magical moments. Now, how do we actually summon these stories from exploring culture and relationships? There's a few different things that you can use. And honestly, the air too, just to keep it simple, or at least kind of together. There's also Sacred Cat, which is good for emotional journeys. It's 15 beats designed to hook hearts. My favorites are the Night of the Soul and the Fun Games beats. Makes every story emotionally rich. Similar to Hero's Journey. It's great for messages. It's called Action, Transformation, Action, and Change. Think Lord of the Rings, Moana, and Percy Jackson. Lastly, it's the small thing. Start tiny, one sentence summary, and slowly expand. Great if your brain likes building little outlines. You can mix methods and don't stress about doing anything right. These are guides, not chains. Good lord. Some writers outline the plot and then pants character arcs. Others outline the emotional arc, but then pants the actual events. Every book is a new spell, needing a new ritual.
The moonlight hums its secret tune.
And now, the secret to
Shadows dance with the coming gloom.
and make your planning feel more sacred.
Inky whispers from the trees.
Writing rituals, word
Something
systems,
stirs in the midnight
light a
breeze.
specific candle every time you
Oh, heads of the night, cast your spell. A touch of magic where mysteries dwell. Witches brew on the skies of gray. Lost in smoke till the dawn breaks day.
Act 1, get yourself a Halloween mug, or anything else you can find. Once you hit your word count goal, maybe go for a boba tea night. Outline
The
your
stars are
villain's arc,
secrets
30
in
minutes of
disguise.
guilt-free, cozy gaming time.
Cloaked
Treat your
behind
milestones like little
ancient
spells completed.
skies.
There are some creative games you can do.
Fear and
One
wonder
of the ones
hold
I
my
like to
hand,
do is a story jar. You write tiny prompts on a
pulling
scrap of
me to
paper
a
and then
mystic
draw one
land.
whenever you feel stuck. So one could be
Oh, hex
describe your villain's
of the
fate with fear.
night, cast your
Invent a secret festival.
spell.
Create
A
an
touch
in-world
of
superstition.
magic where
You could also do
mysteries
creative
dwell.
playlists or
Witches
character playlists.
brew on the skies
Assign
of
every major character a song,
gray.
and it will help you
Lost in
feel more
smoke till
emotionally
the dawn
connected to them.
breaks day.
using Canva or Pinterest. I don't have a corkboard, but you can use a corkboard. And you can literally make yourself a vibe board for your level. And make it just with whiskets.
Spoken riddles where secrets see.
Yeah,
Oh, hex of the night, cast your spell. A touch of magic where mysteries dwell. Witches brew under skies of gray.
anyways, it's world summoning. Treat it with relevance. Make it slow. Make it playful. And make it useful. And that's our spell for today, darling scribes and story summoners. Tell me below, are you a plotter, painter, or chaotic mass collector? What rituals keep you coming back to your story? Drop a star emoji if you're planning your next masterpiece. Subscribe for more writing wisdom. And check the links below for the project Bible and author toolkits and other bonus planning stuff. Next week, we will dive into building fantasy worlds that breathe and get your maps and your moons ready. Until then, stay cozy, stay creepy, and keep on writing.